Hello, 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 and namaste, my witchlings. How's everybody doing today? All right. Ha, there we go. My chair. I feel like I'm sitting a little low. Doom, doom, doom. Doo-doo. That's because I was. Ha ha. Thank you, Mike. I'm wearing Snoopy today. Yes, Mike, that does sound like, intuition. Why did I have to think about that? The word is right there in front of me. Yes. Could be intuition. Could be a, premonition. Shavasana, by the time we get to Shavasana, we have hit the reason the Brahmins originally did yoga, and that is tiring the body out to the point, the brain can do its thing. So, occasionally, yes, but I have had the gift since I was a child, so I do get premonitions. So I'm not exactly the right one to ask. Okay, you go there. Ha. All right. Oof. Grabbing this. Fixing the wick. Blop. Flamage. Oh, look, it's the baby lighter. Hey, honey, look. It's a baby blue lighter. I will explain that joke shortly. I don't think we have a baby blue lighter, though. Is what lip gloss? This? No. I put lipstick on. This is my lip gloss. I haven't put it on. I use a liquid lipstick. Because it stays better. It doesn't migrate. Thank you, Hans. Hello, Finidi. All right. Where are my earrings? There they are. Haha. I gotta remember to do some more of these. Ow. Don't mind me. I'm dancing to the music in my head today. I am in a very good mood. Life is good. Well, hello, Mr. Fuzzy Butts. Okay. Still working on soda because I'm still out of creamer. That should be fixed by the time we end stream today. Thank the gods. I will be wearing Seahawks gear on Sunday because, yes, he will be watching the Super Bowl. I will be in here streaming. But yes, we will be keeping up with the Super Bowl because our local team is playing. Yes, we are very much Seahawks fans in this house. We are Seattle adjacent, so yes. I pulled a good one this week, but let's get started, shall we? All right, my love. Well, what? Why for you say no? Oh. Ah, cool. We will be done streaming before the first quarter is even over. Nice. The gay pride love in the background with no indication of being a Seattle fan. I don't keep my sports shit in here. This is my office where I do my daily divination, etc. streaming. So my Seattle stuff comes in the form of what I wear. I have to find my leggings for this weekend. It's okay, I need to do laundry anyway. James. Light rose tends to be flesh colored for most people, so that's probably why she did it. Yeah, Joram, have we noticed that any competition is well, yes, rigging. Refer back to the last time the Seahawks played the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and we had Deflategate. And by the way, Seattle happens to have one of the biggest pride festivals in the country, so I thought it did. I know it was the Patriots. Well, yes, I know. I know that we lost the Super Bowl because Coach Pete decided to be a dumbass and tried to run Marshawn Lynch, at the fucking line. But oh my God, somebody was actually talking about that today or this week. So, and I was going to read that one and spaced it. It might have actually been Cairo or Como. I don't remember now. I'll look at it though. Oh, honey, I have so been there with being cheated on. It sucks, big fat hairy donkey balls. Except in my case, he married her knowing damn good and well his child was named after her. That made life interesting for a few years. Especially considering we were a military family. The government does not like multiple people in the same family having the same fucking name. Anyway, that is a completely different rant for another time. All right. Let's get started, shall we? Please be mindful of the energy you bring into my space, and you will be respectful in my chat. If you are not, Arnold and the mods will find your ass with the ban hammer.
Hasta la vista, baby.
I want my coffee. Don't mind me whining. I'm really, really, really missing having my morning coffee, and it's driving me insane. Hey, Pepe. Hey, Will. Good to hear ya. Good to see you. What the fluff? Brain not braining today. I'm so glad it's fucking Friday. Oh, hello. Bonus kid? Considering the furry demons decided to come out and say hi. Thanks, Will. Oh. I have dog fur. What is she yelling at? What, baby girl? Did Big Brother come home and startle you, puppy girl? Yes. Dog glitter. I knew it. It said it was due to be delivered. Yup. Munir? No say. No clue. Actually, James is one I could say no say to. Oh, Lord of mercy. What did they do? Hi, Sergeant Popeye. Sorry. They took the picture. The dogs are going batshit crazy. We just had a delivery show up, and yeah, so please bear with the insanity. Do what? It's been one of them days. Yes, it is a bottle of Dr. Pepper cream soda. My absolute addiction. Because, well, my creamer just got delivered, so I didn't have time to make coffee. Didn't have creamer to make coffee with this morning. I have to have caffeine. Is there a reason you call me dude? I mean, I know it's a gender neutral term in a lot of places, but I am not a dude. Yeah, they're on a roll today, my love. Hey, Bean, good to see you. How was school? We have finally taught R3 that they don't want to bark at the FedEx man because the FedEx man is the one bringing their food. Oh, nice. Okay, hello. Baroner? That's an interesting name. All right. I'm doing good, John. How are you this afternoon? All right. He said, Luna girl. She's going to lay in the doorway and guard me from God knows what. Creamer. It's the flavored milk stuff that I put in my coffee. Yes, it's similar to milk, but mine is actually a non-dairy. Thank you, Belinda. They came from Zenny. Baran. That makes sense. It's flavored cream. Yes. Mine is peppermint mocha flavor. Because I like the peppermint. All right. Oh, I did not do this today. Whoopsie. That was not what I meant to do. We're going to hit that. I forget it on Fridays. Friday is our weird day. So I'm just gonna say we're gonna get started. What crystal am I grabbing today? I think I'm gonna go with, because it's Valentine's month, we are doing rose. Oh, that's not rose quartz. That is cherry quartz. Even better. All right, y'all. Dun 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 bum. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Man behind the curtains yelling in my ear. Okay. Okay, you gonna settle down and be quiet back there, buddy? Okay. I just made myself dizzy. Ready to go now, babe? All right. Here we go. Check out my views. All right, y'all. Namaste, my witchlings. Welcome to another cozy afternoon coffee and cues where we sip, share, and stir a little soul into our mugs. So go grab your favorite crystal. As I said, I am playing with cherry quartz today. Light your favorite candle or some incense for that aromatherapy. Cozy up with your coffee, tea, or whatever brew is filling your mug today. And let's step into today's conversation. Now, mind you, if this space resonates, please do not forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. It does help our Witchling community grow. And speaking of growing our community, you can now join this channel as a Witchling member. And your membership helps me keep creating all of this fantabulously wonderful magic. And it lets us stay connected in deeper, more meaningful ways. So if you feel called to support our channel here and you have the financial ability to do so, maybe you want to step a little closer into our coven, go ahead and tap that join button and come on in. All right, witches. Oh, you're good, Bean. I know you got your own channel to work on. Go do your thing. Have a good day. Ooh, we have another English person. Haha. We have Charlie saying hello from England. Yep. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Bean. Awesome. Pei has lit their incense, so we are going to get started. We do not have a family or friend birthday, but we do have a birthday I want to acknowledge today. It's a celebrity birthday. Her little sister these days is far more often in the news than she is, but Robin Lively was one of the reasons I found my path. If you have not seen her movie Teen Witch, I very highly recommend looking for it. You can currently watch it for free on Tubi and Pluto. So I want to wish Robin Lively a fantabulous birthday today. Happy birthday, Ms. Robin. As I light this candle, we offer our flame in care and remembrance. This light is for survivors and victims of all types of violence, our witchlings and their loved ones who are walking through some difficult moments. For all of those in Minneapolis and everywhere, one might need some cute winter boots to run from the slave catchers. And for anyone who needs just a little more steadiness today, we hold all of this and all of you within our circle. And with the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed, and in this quiet, we remember that even a small light can make space for healing. We invite the ancestors to join us on our adventure today. There we go. Who else is English? Well, we have John, who is in London. Bean, who is also British, English British. I think we have a couple of other Brits in here that regularly pop in. Hello, Michelle. Boo boo. We have an Anthony. Boom. That's all good. What does lighting the candle do? Oh boy, so flame is yet another method of manipulating energy. It is, creating energy and heat. And it is it's another form of magic. Most of my spells are candle spells, and so I use my, whoopsie, sorry, I didn't mean to smack the mouse. So I use my candles to close my circle and do most of my work, especially when I'm here on camera. That too, it also signifies, it's similar to a birthday candle, which, by the way, is magic. How old am I? Old enough to know better? I turned 48 the beginning of January. Okay, so, James. James says it annoys me that I can't blow the candle out. Some witches are okay with blowing candles out. I mean, refer back to the birthday candle thing. The reason many of us do not blow our candles out is we feel it is offensive to the spirit of air and flame. Doom. Yes, you can do bad spells. I don't generally do baneful magic on people, not unless they very much deserve it. But are there spirits? Are there spirits living things? Yes, most living things. Well, all living things have spirits, and that includes plants. We will discuss that. Let's get through. Oh, he meant the emoji, the candle emoji. That's true too, James. Yeah, I saw that. Let's get through the witchy part. I have a tarot card and an oracle card that I'm going to read you. Then we'll get to our self-care. No. And then we get to our self-care. And then we can talk about the we could talk about magic and witchcraft, etc., etc. Yes, witches have a god. We believe in duality, the god and the goddess. Again, we will talk about that once we get to the chit-chat aspect of today's show. That is true. I am being told to remind y'all that witchcraft, the practice of magic and the craft of witches, is not a religion. The religious aspect of witchcraft is the paganism. Have a good one, Will. We'll see when you have your next break. I have an itchy eye. I'm wondering if this eyeshadow is the problem. It shouldn't be. It's new. All right. Here we go. We have holidays today. All right. Here we go, my loves. It is time to see what holidays and observances are coming up for us today. We have some fun ones. First of all, it is ice cream for breakfast day. Rules are social constructs, and today we gently bend them. Ice cream in the morning isn't about sugar, it's about permission. Permission to savor joy first, to start the day with delight instead of obligation. Eat it slowly and let pleasure be present. It is also Rose Day. Roses aren't just romance, they are intention made visible. A rose says, I paused long enough to choose beauty. Give one, receive one, or be one, rooted, thorny when needed, and still blooming. It is Send a Card to a Friend Day. A card is a tiny time capsule of care in a world of instant messages. Handwriting says you were worth the extra minute. Send gratitude, send love, send the reminder that someone is not alone. And then last but not least, the mom and me had to include this one. Take your child to the library day. Libraries are portals, quiet, radical places where curiosity runs free and everyone belongs. Take a child and let them wander the stacks. You're not just borrowing books, you're modeling wonder, literacy, and lifelong refuge. Take your library kid to the library and thank Michael Threets. And that, my darlings, is our holidays for today. Oh, now it's the other eye itching. Hey, my lips are soft, Rose. I love it, James. Yes. You said I can't take this out, and I'm going, what are you having trouble taking out? There are so many things out there at your desk you could be having trouble with. All right, more soda, and then I'll go make coffee. Oh, I know, it's one of them days. Thank God it's Friday, though, right? I know. I'm so sorry, babe. All right. I'm so not worried about it. All right. What time is it for me? It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. God. Why am I dizzy? I have the fucking pots spinnies right now, and I'm not understanding why I haven't done anything for my pots to be unhappy. Yes, I'm whining. Please bear with me. Yeah, you're about 8 hours ahead of us. Sounds right. And right now, I know it's the pots because it's focused right here, and it's so annoying. All right, let's go ahead and get moving. Yeah, no. Let's go ahead and get moving into the whole purpose. Most of us are here. Yay. Hello, Snoopy. I love this shirt. All right. So, for our new people, this is my Friday afternoon coffee and cues run through of, my daily divination. So we use a different tarot and oracle deck. I only pull one of each card on Fridays. So we are going to see what the Chubby Witch's Night in Oracle has to share today. And I love this card. Our card for today, our oracle, is Let It Simmer. Love the orange cat and the smiley face slippers. You know those people who always have something negative to say? Whoops. Those people who are super talented at bringing the mood down wherever they go? Yeah, those people who, even when something incredible and celebratory happens, whoops. There we go. Even those people who, when something incredible and celebratory happens, they immediately have to point out everything that's wrong with it. Excuse me while I brace myself, because that's kind of you right now, my friend. Don't beat yourself up over it. We all get into extended funks and blah moods, but this card is asking you to recognize how they might be affecting you and the people around you, so you can do something about it. But maybe you keep those thoughts to yourself and aren't outwardly negative. That doesn't mean they aren't doing you any harm. No matter what anyone tells you, you're not going to be able to stop your pessimistic thinking with a cute little wiggle of your nose like Samantha. For now, just try your absolute best to follow it up with something positive, which I've found helps improve my perspective on other things over time. Perhaps it'll help you too. And that, my friends, is the Chubby Witches Oracle for today. Clickety clack, don't talk back. Next, we are working with the burp. Excuse me. Okay, so next we are working with the Cozy Witch Tarot by the same artist and author. So, our tarot card for today is the Two of Pentacles. When life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. Not to be dramatic or anything, but I'm starting to get overwhelmed, the witch says, and it's no wonder she feels that way. She's been juggling a lot recently. Honestly, which of us hasn't been there? We can get so caught up in certain aspects, certain areas of our life, especially work and school, that we end up neglecting everything else, our hobbies, our loved ones, and even our sleep schedules, Michael. I know it may not be as easy as it sounds, but you're being asked to get grounded and create more balance in your life before everything falls apart, including you. Remember that your existence is more than your productivity. Repeat after me. I am worthy of living a vibrant and well-rounded life. And that, my lovelies, is our tarot for today. Okay, pop you guys back over here. We have our affirmation. I move through change with balance and compassion. I do not have to juggle everything perfectly to be worthy. When overwhelm or negativity rises, I notice it without judgment and choose one grounding, life-giving thought in response. I am allowed rest, joy, and a full spectrum of feeling. My life is more than what I produce, and my presence is enough. That, my loves, is today's affirmation. All right. Yes. All right. We're going to do this. Yeah. Okay, witches, step into dietheyogawitch.shop where magic meets movement and everyday rituals get an upgrade. Browse my handmade intention-infused jewelry and then snuggle up with the Yoga Witch mugs, yoga mats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, dog hoodies, cat collars, and so forking much more. Treat yourself, bless a friend, maybe even your familiar, and bring just a little bit of witchy sparkle into your everyday life. Again, that can be found at dietheyogawitch.shop. And now, if you're enjoying the show and would like to step just a smidge bit deeper into our coven, consider clicking on that join button and becoming a member of this channel. There are some amazing perks for all of my witchlings, with levels starting at just a single solitary $1 a month. How affordable is that, y'all? Also, a quick little reminder that you can help this channel out for free by subscribing and sharing this video with a friend. Click the bell so you know when we're doing stuff. I very much appreciate all of your support. You guys are the absolute best witchlings ever. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for tuning in. All right, y'all, back to the show. We got a really big... Oh, it was a cat. Okay. We got a really big shoe for you today. Oh my God, what is a familiar? All right. Give me a second, James. Traditionally, and Annie, the grumpy old crone, has her own little rant about this. Traditionally, familiars were an animal or a spirit in animal form that helped a witch with her magic. Modern day witches, we tend to consider our pets our familiars. They are not in the traditional sense, but that is what a familiar is. Think Thackeray Binks. From Hocus Pocus. He would essentially have been a familiar after, I can see Bette Midler's character, but I can't remember her name. But after the sister turned him into a cat. Or Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch back in the 90s. You know, those are similar to familiars. And I chose 2 black cats. See, Fuzzbutt, this is what I get for staring at you when I'm talking about familiars. Yes. Sergeant was my familiar, and then Fuzzbutt decided he was taking over that role. And my pendulums will not work if he does not give them permission. It's hilarious and frustrating all at the same time. It's great. Furry little bastard. Hey, cat, I see you. Oh, honey. Yep. Our familiars are the ones who know us the best. Is there writing on the back of the card? Okay, so I will show you my tarot and my oracle today, James. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So here is the back of the oracle card I used today. There's no writing. The only writing on this is the name of the card, the Let It Simmer. I do not understand why she has such a red nose. Now, as for today's tarot, here again is the back. Just the coffee cups, candles, swords, and pentacles. And then we get the front of this card. And you see it has the name of the card and then a little quote on it. Most cards don't have that. Hers do. And I'm trying to remember if the Seasons of the Witch do, but I can't remember. And I don't have a deck of those handy. So, remind me that I'm supposed to look next time we get. No, the back doesn't necessarily have any meaning to it. I mean, yes, these are the tarot cards. You see my unicorns every day because I tend to flash the back of the unicorns when I go to say it's time for the tarot. See, here's the back of my unicorns. And this one, I love the fact that the back of this deck, you cannot tell if the card is inverted or not, reversed. So, no, the back of the cards doesn't necessarily have any meaning. It's just yet another... it's just another artistic endeavor. Because the artwork on the back of some cards is amazing. The Cannabis deck has really cool artwork on the back. We won't go into how many decks of tarot cards I currently have. All right. Let's see. Oh, we are 2. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I know. That's where we are. Holy cheese whiz. Oh, there's where I need to be. I know, I'm amazed. All right, my lovely friends and witchlings, it is time for the Sanskrit bit. Yay! It's our final day with this particular word for this week. So, as the week winds down, sex scene reminds us to pause, observe, and reflect. Notice your thoughts, feelings, and body without rushing to change anything. Witnessing allows you to release what no longer serves you and engage with intention. Take a few moments today to be the observer in your own life. Your calm, mindful presence is your superpower. How will you integrate sex in How will you integrate sex in as you move into the weekend? Always a good question. All right, that, my lovelies, is the Sanskrit bit for today. And then, that's what I thought. I thought so. Boo, boo, boo. All right, now, my friends, it's time for the Harmony card. So, these stem from my daily draw when I have my Namaste cards. Bought these to go with those. So, we are doing Harmony. The ebb and flow of unseen energy act upon your very being. When you tap into these powers, you can wrangle storms and move mountains. Witness your involvement in the matrix of living as energy reverberates through the past, present, and future. Notice how often these subtle movements enliven your day. Awareness is the first step. That is our Harmony card today. I got it. Next, we have our Zen card. Zen today is grounded. I must tell her that. Fields of chest-high golden wheat brush against the bare skin of your sun-kissed arms. A soft summer breeze blows around your body, gently tugging at your clothes. The smell of freshly baked bread mixed with the scent of morning dew fills your nose. Your feet, bare and running free, connect you to the earth and keep you grounded. Please close your eyes, not if you're driving, obviously, and take a deep breath in. Fill the bottom of your belly, then fill your lungs. Hold for as long as you can and release it in peace. Keep your eyes closed as you experience your senses. When complete, repeat aloud, I am grounded. And that, my friends, is our Zen card for the week. And now we get our very last aspect of Coffee and Cues. Before we get to the Coffee and Cues part, we have Mr. Rogers. It's our neighborly wisdom from Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers was a wise, wise man. He says, "We want to raise our children so that they can take a sense of pleasure in both their own heritage and the diversity of others." That's our wisdom from Mr. Rogers for this week. Uh-oh. All right. I don't have my glasses on, but I saw what Kat said. And I'm laughing because when I said that Zen is grounded, I'm like, we need to tell Zen that she's grounded today. All right. Yeah, I have one or two decks, John. You're right. Papa, Russia, Wakan. One or two crates of decks. All right. Yes. When I was young, my parents told me you are grounded. I suspect they didn't mean the same. Oh, Pepe, John is our resident pun master. We love him for his cheesy ass puns. It's half the reason we keep him around. Only half, by the way. The other half is because we just really love him. John is awesome, people. All right. I gotta put shit away. Come here, you. Donk. All right. How long did it take to decorate my space? Oh, let's see. I'm still in the process of getting it tweaked perfect, but it took us about 6 hours to paint. And then getting everything up on the walls, I think it took me most of the first week in my office here. So, and like I said, I'm still tweaking it. The stuff here in the window and on this shelf, kind of rotates seasonally and holiday wise. But most of it is pink or purple. Shit! I hit the wrong button on my stupid freaking. Hate it when I do that. I know. I'm just grumpy at myself for hitting the stupid button again. Damn it. All right. So what I'm doing, I know you are. So I have a laptop. Hey, Bob! I have a laptop right here, and it's got this awesome stand. And it's got baskets on the edge that I keep the remote for the light and my monitor in, and my lighters. But yeah, I occasionally hit the wrong thing, and it'll bump one of the buttons on my remote for my monitor, and it just... don't the colors get a bit much? No, actually, this is to me the most soothing room in my house. I love it, but I am a very bright and exuberant person most of the time, so it just suits me. Thank you, Bob. The Spawn, my youngest, bought this for me at Hot Topic last year. How many cats do I have? We have the Furry Overlord, and then the 3 doggos. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I love you, cat. That sounds crazy. Thankfully, I know what the hell you're saying, so. Oh, enjoy the pain meds and the nap that comes with them. A cis woman is the opposite of a trans woman, or the counterpart to a trans woman. What it means to be a cis woman is I was born in this body. I have popped 3 kids out of this body and put this body through a living hell by joining the United States military. Hey, Tookers. Hi. What you doing? Oh, see, Pepe, that's where I refer to my youngest as Spawn. The 2 younger kids have nicknames. The oldest I just call by name. But the Spawn felt that way after we lost his dog. He's like, I am never getting another pet. When I move out, I'm not getting any more pets. It's too hard when we lose them. He now joyfully calls his girlfriend's pit bull lab mix his daughter. And I'm very proud of him. Because I do agree, it is hellish when we lose our furry children. And it's so painful. But that unconditional love is just, yeah. No, Bob, it's not that I ran out of nicknames for him. The name he chooses to go by online is very similar to his given name. And so I just call him Mike. Hey, Mimi. Because he goes by Mikado online. So he's just Mike. Mike is Mike is Mike. And actually, I wonder if he's still awake. I am going to tell him that I am summoning him. Yeah, he changed his mind. Hop into stream. I know. If you are alive. I know you could. I didn't think to. Haha. Alright, so I am being stared at right now. It's kind of amusing. You should totally say that to him. Man behind the curtain's like, ha, we're live. Are you? Hey, Olivia. I look like Patriot. Die. God, you're having days. I know. I had to look a second time to make sure it wasn't. I know. Oh dear goddess, that was. I had to take a couple of 3 looks. Dude, I am an 80% service-connected disabled veteran. Yes, patriot. Oh god, they traded who's guarding me now. Fuzzbutt left and Luna took his place. I feel so loved. No, I am so not okay today. I am sleep deprived and goofy as hell and giggling maniacally over the fact that the animal... Yes, they're doing Firewatch. The animals are swapping out who is guarding Mom. No, I wasn't Army, I was Navy, thank you. More like the USS Cole. Oh, thank you! I'm like, which earrings am I wearing today? I plan on making some like these now that No, these are not in the shop yet. I'm going to make, some like these to put in the shop. That just sounds painful. I'm sorry. Yes, Navy. My rating badge. My dad's rating badge. So, we are very much a Navy family. My incubator's parents were both Navy during World War II. My grandfather was a submarine line officer whose fucking best friend has a damn ship named for him. And my grandmother was a was a yeoman who usually knew when Grandpa was going to be home before, he did. Yes! The USS Richard O'Kane. Dick O'Kane was my mother's godfather. I grew up hearing him referred to as Uncle Dick, but, yeah. My ex-husband was pre-com on that ship, too. They didn't believe me that Dick O'Kane was family. Love it. All right. Yeah, let's do our blessing and get the candle extinguished. And then we'll get back to the chit-chat. All right. Today's blessing. May today meet you gently. May you remember that balance is not perfection and grounding does not require stillness. Only honesty. When the weight feels uneven, may you set something down without guilt. When negativity creeps in, may you notice it, soften around it, and offer yourself one kinder thought in return. May you move through this day remembering that you are not here solely to carry, fix, or produce. You are here to live, to breathe, to belong to yourself. Go lightly, my witchlings. You are already enough. Blessed be, and Namaste, Witchlings. And now it is time to open our circle. So, With the extinguishing of our candle, our circle is now open, and we extend our eternal gratitude to the ancestors who chose to join us today. I love the smell of a freshly extinguished candle. Do not enjoy the taste. Okay. Okay, that's the bottom. That's the bottom. That is staying out because I need two. All right. All right. So, for those of you who are just joining us, you happen to walk in just as we're closing the I didn't ask your opinion, asshole. You walked into the very end of the daily divination and self-care aspect. Now we're going to get into the coffee and cues and chit-chat in just a second because somebody wants up. Okay. Well, watch your tail. I don't want to run over it, silly. Come here. I got ya. 1, 2, 3, up. Ooga. Yeah, bye-bye. You go bye-bye. Oh. Bash me in the face, why don't you, brat? All right. Hi, baby boy. What are we doing? Oh. The husband. Hey, Joram. This is my furry overlord. I love him to pieces. He is essentially my familiar at this point, especially if I wanted to use my pendulums. He's a good kitty. Look at the kitty. Oh, here, say hi. I'm trying to get him to purr in the vicinity of the mic. Yeah, he's a good cat. Yeah. It is a cookie. I love it. Yep. Yes, he likes to come in and yell at me while I'm doing this. He usually comes in about the time I'm doing the goddess of the day during the week. And he's my baby. We got him and we got the Took Monster. Oh my God, he's using the bolster as a pillow again. He is so fucking cute. Hi, baby. What? Single-handedly destroying the gene pool. Well, I know. I mean, my genes aren't that great. My ex-husband says that, I'm the reason his children are defective, but hey. Hey, Olivia. Oh, no, he has two that are even further down the autism spectrum than his kids with me. It's great. Can I see the future? Sometimes. It is I do have I do have the gift of premonition occasionally. Yes, it is essentially a muscle I could strengthen if I wanted to. I have yet to figure out how to do it. Dude, he's one of 3 exes, and I have kids with him, so I'm stuck with him. Although the kids are now over, 18, so he is. I find it amusing that he used to tell me that it was my fault that our children were defective. And the children he has with wife number 2. So, all of my kids are on the autism spectrum and or have ADHD. My boys are also both asthmatic because it very much runs in my family. And when my eldest was diagnosed with asthma, his sperm donor decided to say he was defective and blamed me. And then the child was diagnosed with ADHD and he doubled down. And then the child was diagnosed on the autism spectrum, and he tripled down. And then the sons that he had with his second wife were also diagnosed as being on the autism spectrum. And his mother looked at him and said, "How are you going to blame Di for these kids being autistic?" I love my ex-mother-in-law. All right, I like to say that using the tarot is about getting guidance for the future. At this point in time, we can look at the way the river flows and see where it's going today. However, tomorrow something might happen to divert the river, so we would need to take a reading tomorrow to reassess. I like it. No, I'm dead serious. My ex-mother-in-law is a boss bitch. I love her. Middle child went to visit grandma and was talking about their older brother being autistic, and my ex-mother-in-law looked at the child and said, "Yeah, he gets that from his father, and he gets that from his father, so, we're good." No, she's not a baby, but... So, yeah. I love her. She's amazing. Oh, hi. What are we doing here? You getting comfy again? Okay. You're a good boy. Where am I from? I am Seattle adjacent. I live in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. You're a good baby. Yep. Yeah, I figured that out, Thanu. It was. Did you notice that they got the pavement fixed out front, babe? Yep. So yeah, it's kind of sunny-ish. I am quite concerned about how warm it has been here the last couple of weeks. It is the beginning of February, and it should not be 60 plus degrees. Okay, so you're down in PDX. Yep. Ooh. I spent a couple of years bouncing around the Portland area. I graduated high school in Woodburn. Oregon is home. Born on the South Coast, raised in the Willamette Valley. So Oregon is home, always will be. One of my mods, who isn't here today, is down in your vicinity. You go, baby. Oh. Ooh. Oh, so apparently it's supposed to get down to freezing overnight next week. Hi, why are you trying to chomp on my finger, baby cat? Hey, Kiki. I do love that name. I say Kiki, but it could be Chi-Chi, because Q-I is Chi in, yeah. Boop. But Kiki, I thought so. Kiki reminds me of Kike. Yeah, he's a GQ popper. Yup. It's all good. We have the fuzzy butt here on the desk with me. There. You're okay, Thanu. You're not a problem. If you were causing a problem, I'd let you know by now. Trust me. I don't mince words when people are being assholes in my chat. Okay, can I have the cards back, sweet cat? Yeah, thank you. Mommy stole them. Bad mom. Bad mommy, no donuts, huh? Nah, you're not. You are not. Please, we are spreading kindness here, and that extends to ourselves as well. Hey, Ro. I love it. Yeah, my incubator had the nickname Little Sister Susie Q when she was a kid. And her older sister, because she's the second of four, her older sister threatened to teach her kids to call my mother Auntie Q, which is another way of referring to an antique. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was hilariously funny. My cousin did not grow up calling my mother that, unfortunately. Oh, what's up, Mimi? What are you doing, Kit Kat? Are you showing your butt on camera? Huh? Is that what you're doing? Yeah. You want down? Oh. Cool face. Boop. Yeah, I know how that one goes. I'm thinking Thunu's probably a teenager. Isn't it amazing how fast they end up in their 20s? My kids are 22, 24, and 27 these days, and realizing that, you know, these children that I birthed went through massive amounts of pain to give birth to. You know, it's now been a quarter of a century. How has it been that long? And then I look at my kids and realize that by the time I was my oldest son's age, I had 3 kids already. And I look at him and his siblings and go, what was I smoking? Because they are so much like me. And I'm like, now I understand why my ex-mother-in-law told us that we should wait to have kids. No clue. It appeared, yeah, something like that. Yep. I love my kids. My non-biological daughters have given me 6 amazing grandkids, and I love it. And I am very grateful that they are the ones who gave me grandchildren, and not my biologicals. We have had this conversation amongst us, and my biologicals agree. None of them is by any means mature enough to be a parent, whereas the non-biologicals are. There we go. But yeah. I still have no idea what I was thinking to have kids that young. Oh, we don't tolerate hate in here. We abide by the tolerance paradox. We will tolerate anything but intolerance. The one thing that will get you an instant ban in my chat is coming in here spewing hate. You come in here proselytizing, we're going to jump right back at you. You come in here saying you need to find God or find Jesus. We will tell you that we are going to go to court and petition for custody because the damn Christians can't seem to keep track of him. They keep losing him and telling us we need to find him. I mean, come on. I'm not a Christian. I'm a pagan. Why do you want me finding your deity for you? Please explain this. Mind you, I did grow up in the Episcopal Church, so, you know, there's that. I feel you, Mimi. We'll talk. Let me get through this and a couple of shit that I gotta do after stream, and I'll chat with you. I gotta get in touch with Aaron today, too. Anyways, backbencher. LeBron is the only god I believe in. I don't know, I actually, as good as LeBron is, I still think Kobe was better. But that's my opinion, just my thoughts. I still can't believe we lost Kobe, but that again is neither here nor there. The joy of being the one to break that news to my boss. Yeah. Oh. That was an interesting day at work. Okay, we're having an MCAS day. That's not what I want. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, shit. I don't know which one it is. Fuck. Well, that was an idea, but I'm not going to do it. Is the glass real? Which glass? And the glass says yes. Oh, berries, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. How old am I today? Hey, gamer. I turned 40. Oh. My brain took odd and moved it into how are you today and turned it into how old are you today. My dyslexia is being friendly today. Hey, Jasmine, how are you doing? Redawes? That's kind of a cool name. I am doing pretty good, other than the fact that, my eyes and brain are apparently not communicating. Somebody asked if the glass was real. I'm thinking they were referring to my glasses. Maybe I need to, change my glasses. No worries, Sanu. We'll be here for about another 45 minutes. Yes. 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 Oh, well, that kind of sucks. I have a dear friend who I think their legal name is still Jasmine. Not positive, but, Miss what one? Oh, I don't know. But Jasmine is a very cool name. I actually just made some jasmine scented candles this week. I'm giggling at Goober Dog behind me here. He is totally using the bolster as a pillow, and the look on his face. Yep, No, we're good. Jasmine green tea. Jasmine rice is good as well. Jasmine flowers just smell really, really nice, Oh, hey, dude, I did grab a second drink. See, jasmine is used in a lot of foods, but how often do I do lives? Okay, so are you gonna copy pasta? Okay. I love that. I'm assuming that was supposed to be vibe. Always positive and calm. What made me start? Okay. First of all, I am live 6 days a week at the same time of day. Sunday through Friday, 1:30 p.m. Seattle time. I'm Seattle adjacent. We do something similar to this. Sunday through Thursday, it's Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where I do 3 tarot, 3 oracle, a goddess of the day, and my self-care cards. Friday is this. We do 1 card, 1 tarot, 1 oracle, and a couple of different self-care cards. And then we just kind of do chilling with the Witchlings, coffee and cues kind of thing, where I just read questions or respond to the chat. As the man behind the curtain is so kindly sharing, Tuesdays and Thursdays are my podcast days. We have Bitchin Witch on Tuesdays. Yoga Witch's Cauldron on Thursdays. Those are my general chit-chat. Tuesdays, I take a current event that has me pissed the fuck off and I rant about it. Thursdays are just my yoga and witchy content. Wednesday night, we do Midnight Mass, where I do a brief little recap of something that's in the news. And then Friday, we do Friday Night Guided Meditation. Saturday is my day off. Because if I do not take at least 1 day off a week, I burn the fuck out. I am ADHD and autistic. Burnout is a thing. And that's my normal streaming schedule. I also am on all of the social medias except for X and TikTok right now. I have my Substack, my Patreon, my Buy Me a Coffee, and then, let's see, 3 blogs. I have the Witchy blog, the yoga blog, the combined blog, and I do a lot of stuff. Now, I was actually thinking more 17. I do not hex ex-partners just because they are ex-partners. Now, if someone truly deserves some baneful magic being thrown their way, you bet your sweet ass I will. But it takes a lot for me to get there. Amen to that, Daba. Dabayev. Yes, Daba. Yes, there's a lot. And especially considering I am in the United States. And yes, I am former military. And watching what that thing in the Oval Office is doing to my brothers and sisters in uniform pisses me the fuck off. Hey, Will. Yeah, I still have friends and family who are either active duty or married to active duty, and one of them told me that they are pretty sure that we are about to get involved in some nasty shit. Can I put a spell on ex-girlfriend so that she could be happy with her new man? That one I might actually do. See, I'm one of those wonderful people that I get involved with someone only to be the person who introduces them to their permanent partner. It's great. I am pushing 50. Not that I look it. I really don't. Yeah, oh well. Say lovey. Now I know how Gigi felt when she told me how old she was, and I'm like, there is no fucking way. My children are 22, 24, and 27. So yeah, Gen X, we are aging different. Yes, I saw Will came back. Hey, Will, good to see ya. Glad you're here. All right. Oh, itchy. I have cat fur tickling my nose. I don't think it's tooker fur this time. Do I think... Yeah, Civil War, I think, is definitely a possibility. Have I visited Asia? No, I have never been to Asia. The only time I have managed to leave my country, I went to Italy. I had a layover in London, did not leave the airport. I was at Gatwick. And then I went to Naples, spent most of I think I was there for 2 weeks, might have only been a week. Spent most of my time in Naples, did manage to make a day trip up to Rome to see the Vatican and the Colosseum, but that's pretty much it. I just have not had the opportunity to travel. I would love to see Japan someday. I don't know if I want to see China. Yeah, I really don't know if I want to see China. I do want to go to India someday. I mean, come on. Birthplace of yoga instructor, kind of a thing. Thank you, Daba. But really, I really, really, really want to see Ireland and Scotland someday. Primarily because I have Celtic heritage. Somebody was in here talking about having Prussian heritage, and I don't remember who that was. But they are literally the only other person I have ever seen who knew, Prussia. Oh, dude, we have a few Indian people who pop in. They watch quite frequently. I have a regular viewer in Scotland. I am younger than Sir Patrick and Sir Ian, and they are very popular online, so. Dude, just because you don't like what you're seeing doesn't mean other people won't. You scrolled into my chat. And now you're telling me to delete my channel and go away. What the fluff? That is so fucking cool, Will. Especially where you're from. My husband. He is, let's see, yep. The hubby is being the one who is doing most of it. I know Mimi's here. Hey, eclectic. Eclectic eel. I like that. Where the hell is my damn recycle bin? Houston, we have a problem. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Yes, Woodstock is definitely better. I love Woodstock. Dude, I do not blame you for struggling with this cold. I want to see Stonehenge someday. Very much so. John, you're good. Yes. Yeah. I very much want to, if I manage to get over there to see it, I would love to have a local show me around. Go ahead and ask your question, Thanu. Hi, little mans. The only people we block are people who come in spewing hate. Most of the time we just, time you out for a while and hope you learn your lesson. Hey, Jay. There you is. Hey, Popper. I have a sergeant. Hey, Cocoon. We are just kind of chit-chatting. This is Die the Yoga Witch's Coffee and Q with me, Die the Yoga Witch. This is our chit-chat, get to know people, me getting my social battery recharged for the week. Our normal daily streams are Die's Daily Divination and Self-Care, where I read Tarot Oracle, I do some self-care cards, we have a goddess of the day, and then we just kind of move back into chit-chat like this. I still say Thanu is probably 16-ish, maybe 17 on the outs, at the most. I feel you, Ro. It's the energy is off today. I feel weird and wonky. Dude, how do you think I feel half the time when people come in here, I have a mod who is like 12, okay? I feel old. Chit-chat. I'm writing a book. Dragon Rider gets a sword made of the scales if their dragon sword is for when the dragon is available. Ooh. I actually like that. I would read that. Because it's along similar lines to Aragon, but different enough to be cool. I like it. But I am a paranormal romance urban fantasy reader. Have yet to I guess I'm now the genre I read is now called romantasy. But how long have you been practicing witchcraft, and are you familiar with Aleister Crowley? 30 years next weekend, because I started somewhere around Valentine's Day when I was 18. Excuse me. And am I familiar with Crowley? Everybody in the pagan community is familiar with Crowley. Now, the question is whether we agree with his teachings or not. Excuse me. Yes. Crowley was instrumental in... Okay, so I want to confirm a detail because, well, there we go. Aleister Crowley was an English occultist, ceremonial magician, poet, novelist, blah, blah, blah. He founded the religion of Thelema. That's what I thought. So he was part of bringing Wicca to the States, if I remember right. But yeah, he was weird. Oh, his ashes are buried in New Jersey. I'm just trying to confirm. Yeah, he was Thelemic, not Wiccan. So, no, Uncle Bucky is Wicca. There we go. Crowley, thank you, Joram. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, Freemason, yep. Crowley was, he was an interesting and an odd duck. There we go. Yeah, thank you, Roro. I didn't want to say it, but okay. I feel you will. Wondering, do I support the queer community considering I am part of the queer community? Fuck yes. Have a good one, Will. We may be here. Oh, that's hilarious. We may be here when you get back. Part-time. Ask the hubby. And also, just so you guys know, there is a lot more to the queer community. Hey, kiddo. Than being, homosexual. I see you're awake. David Crowley. Sounds vaguely familiar. It's falling out of my ear again. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Mike got himself sleep deprived this week, so he is not feeling 100% himself. I am laughing my ass off because, well, like mother, like son. Oh, whoops. Oh, shit. What did Mike nuke of Joram? No, it's not, sweetheart. By the way, Mike, Joram, we let Joram go because it never means ill. He's a good kid. He's a good guy. Meowdy. Yep. And the Church of Satan guy, that was a weirdo and a fake. So are you referring, Kiki, to Anton LaVey? LaVey was interesting. I do know a couple of LaVeyan Satanists, and LaVeyan Satanists versus the Satanic Temple. That's some wild differences. Hey, Jasmine, you're back. But let's see, what else? You're good, Joram. What do I think about... Fucking hell, cat. What do I think about Denmark? Is there something going on in Denmark? Because overall, I have absolutely zero issues with Denmark. It's kind of a cool country. Oh, God. Joram has issues with Denmark. Ah. Interesting. Ah. Okay, Satanists, they admit their love only for themselves. So, Roro, what Satanists believe is you are your own God, your body is your own temple. It's not that they only love themselves. They actually Some of the Satanists I know are more Christian than most, are more Christ-like than most Christians I know. We like you, Kiki, because there are at least 2 trans women in the chat currently. But Satanists are interesting. And if you look at the tenets of the Satanic Church, is it the Satanic Church? Oh, shit, that was that account. Son of a bitch. But oh, what did I miss? Damn it. I agree, Kat. That one was kind of amusing. Oh, I saw. You're not wrong, Kiki. Some of the most Christ-like people I know are Satanists, pagans, and atheists. Okay? So, some of the things people come in here saying, hey, Tug. Some of the things people come in here and spew are utterly hilarious because of just how fucking wrong they are, or just how off the wall. It's really amusing sometimes. No, we usually, it's not rude that we have issue with, and if you are rude, we will say something about it. The one thing that gets an instant ban is when you come in here spewing hate. Either hate for pagans, hate for the queer community, or anything like that. That is the one thing that will instantly get you banned. If you just come in here trolling and you're being an asshole, we will give you a chance. I mean, hell, I'm going to keep referring to this one because it was funny. We had a guy come in the other night, last Wednesday, actually a week ago, last week, not 2 days ago. I'm trying to remember what fucking day of the week it is. But we had a guy come in last week, came in trolling, admitted that he was trolling later, but typically when we get someone like that, the man behind the curtain will bring up their profile so we can look at it and see what they're about. And his profile picture was Lex Luthor, you know, the purple shirt with the anyway, suspenders, that's what I'm looking for. The purple shirt with the black suspenders with the pointy collar and shit, you know, 80s, 90s Lex Luthor. And I recognized it because y'all can't see it, but Supergirl is one of my 2 all-time favorite comic book characters, Superman being number 1. And so, of course, I'm going to recognize Lex Luthor. And I'm like, dude, he has a Lex Luthor profile picture. He can't be all bad. And this guy's like, you recognized my picture? I'm like, yeah. So, he's like, I think I love you now. And he stuck around and we kept chatting. And when other people came in and were being even more asshole-ish than he was, he actually stuck up for us and defended us. So, hey, we will not ban people just for being rude and being assholes. I like Wonder Woman. Actually, Wonder Woman is on that wall. My dead name is Diana. And Mike being in here, he can attest to this. My kids talked me into dressing up as Wonder Woman for the last Halloween that I was Diana. Because they thought it would be funny for me to dress, you know, as myself. But I am a Marvel fan. Not too tight, not too loose, and, you know, really nice and easily smoked. She, her, they, them. I do have a trans child, which is part of where I picked up dead name. And, that person, that name does not apply to me anymore. That person no longer even exists. Well, okay, shut up, I hear you. Were you still living at home when I dressed up as Wonder Woman? I swear she was still here the year I dressed up as Wonder Woman. But I don't remember. Exactly. But, so I use they, them, because there's 30 of us in this head. Hence why I just yelled, I hear you. No, myself. I have dissociative identity disorder. I survived a lot of shit as a kid and teenager. So there are now 30 of us in this head. And then there are a few of them who like to stick their opinions in where they're not necessarily wanted. Have a good one, Tug. Hey, Valentine. So yeah. Occasionally, I will frequently argue with myself. My bonus kid, we were driving through downtown and here, and there's an ice cream shop. No, yeah, that's surprising. Did you mistype bitches or did you deliberately not say bitches, kid? Okay. Autocorrupt got you. But we were driving past the ice cream shop and one of the littles went, "Oh, ice cream." "No, we don't need ice cream." "But I want ice cream." "No, we do not need ice cream today and we are going home." "Fine." And the bonus kid who is driving is just cackling with laughter because it was great. And she's like, "Do you regularly argue with yourself like this?" And I looked at her and went, "How long have you known me?" She's like, "You got a point." I'm sorry, baby. You're just having a day, aren't you? By the way, I'll be in town tomorrow. He probably has to work tomorrow. Reptile culture? I'm not fond of reptiles. Oh, Roro. You and Mike need to talk some more. I saw you guys talking in the Discord. Thank you. I didn't want to. I'm trying to decide if they're getting into, the lizard people thing. He left me. If they're getting into the lizard people thing. But well, you're medicated, honey. Ooh. I haven't read anything in the romantasy genre yet, but I'm going to. I don't do snakes. Nope. Valentine, I love it. What? What? What's up, Thanu? See, technically, when I started reading it, it was the paranormal romance urban fantasy. Romantasy hadn't started, hadn't become a thing yet. Boop, boop. What's wrong with snakes? I was tortured with snakes as a child. I don't do snakes. And I inherited my wonderful daddy's fear of them, which is why my brothers tortured me with them. Yes, technically, yeah, we have lizard brain. Snakes are cute behind glass. I can deal with that. My dad almost had... No shit. My dad almost had a heart attack when he found out I let, a snake live in my house. Mikado has watched anime. His siblings watch anime, but that's not going to help any right now. Cat might watch anime. Not sure, but I think so. I know her girlfriend does, but again, she's not in here right now. Oh, excuse the fuck out of me. Yeah, I don't do snakes. See, the most recent ex watched One Piece, and I kind of watched some of it with him and the kids, but I never got into it. I have not been able to get into a fucking anime. I want to. Ooh. Well, okay. I could easily get into a couple of them that Spawn watches. He's not wrong. Spawn took me to a movie that was, a full-length movie of an anime. I cannot remember which one it was, but it was actually pretty good. Why literally all animals in Japan are more kawaii than in anywhere else? Because of the fact Japan has that, style of animation. And actually, not sure what Roro was trying to say. Oh, English dub code guess. So, you mentioned code something, and I'm like, I have to retract what I said. There was actually an anime I got into. It was a French-Canadian anime, and it's Code Lyoko. Yeah.
God, he just giggled.
I heard. That actually sounds kind of cool, Kat. Right, Mike? Code Lyoko was technically a French-Canadian anime, and it was really fucking good. What's up, Danu? I'm gonna harass gatekeeping outdoors with French anime. Is Asterix and Obelix an anime? I'm not sure. I'm going to leave that one to those who have, more experience with it. Japan, what is a chinchikurin? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Yes, I am part of the queer community, as are my children. Code Lyoko was fucking awesome! It really was. I'm hearing the fucking theme song in my head somewhat now. Not gonna let everybody see that one, Thanu, but what's up? Mashal gets better, the MC instead of Magick. He traded his body so much he's basically trained his body. That actually sounds cool. I have not watched the current My Little Pony. I loved My Little Pony when I was a kid, and I can't do it. Ladybug and Chat Noir. That one is another one I can watch. It's actually kind of fun. The middle child, actually dressed up as Chat Noir for Halloween one year. That was kind of fun. You're good. You're not getting banned. I will let you know if you're getting close. I liked MLP Gen 5. It's way deeper than it looks, but also, holy shit, ponies are racist. Amen. Yes. See, my incubator wouldn't let me watch The Simpsons as a kid, so I never really got into it. I do occasionally watch it when I have the opportunity. Yep. I grew up in a bookstore. Ooh. Man, I'm jealous of you getting to grow up in a bookstore. That would have just been the absolute fucking dream for Tiny Die. Asterix Obelix is a French comic about the Celts and the Romans, very popular in Europe. Ooh. Hey, there you go, Mike. Now you and your partner in crime have a new theme park to go to next time you're visiting. What time is it where I am? It is 3:15 in the afternoon right now. Yes. Okay, I'm not surprised. That makes perfect sense. So, my youngest child regularly admits that he learned to read books so that he could play D&D. Oh, that actually sounds kind of cool, Mike. Happy birthday, Mayday! Today is somebody else. Damn it. It is somebody's birthday that I actually was kind of cool about. Give me a second. I need to fucking look it up. All right, here we go. Today's birthdays. Charlie Heaton was not. Rick Astley was one of them. Axl Rose. I mean, come on. If you had to share a birthday with somebody, Rick Astley and Axl Rose are cool people to share a birthday with. Aaron Burr. Yeah, Kathleen and Jamie, who was one of the Hocus Pocus sisters. Eva Braun. I wouldn't be bragging about sharing a birthday with Eva Braun, but hey, that's just me. Yeah, those are the ones I was thinking of today. Charlie Heaton, why is his name? Why is he ringing bells? Anyway, wah! Bum 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 bum. Dude, she was probably smart there. You and your obsession with sharp, swishy pokies. So, right? Because she's infamous. So, Rick Astley is literally the reason I got to see the New Kids on the Block in concert the last time I did. He was touring with them, and my youngest child absolutely loves him. Spawn's absolute favorite song of all time, hands down, is Getting Rickrolled. That's cool. And so when I called him up to tell him that they were touring together and that they were going to be in Seattle, he hung up with me and bought the tickets. And he did not buy cheap tickets. No. We didn't get floor seats. We didn't get the super special VIPs. But he did buy us really good tickets. We had so much fun at the concert. And then brought COVID home. I was not happy about that part. But hey. Dude, that is fucking awesome. I cannot wait until I get to meet her. Everything you've said and everything that I've managed to get to talk to her about, she seems like she's your girlfriend, so yeah. Yep, I know that July 23rd is Cancer Leo cusp. My eldest brother is the 22nd, as well as like 3 other friends. It's kind of cool. I did not realize that Dan Radcliffe and Woody Harrelson shared a birthday. Yeah, no, I don't want her coming over here until the fascist Cheeto is out of office. Yes, very much so. I have a Leo, a Cancer, and a Virgo. And I'm a Cappy. And then he's a Taurus. So I have a Crab, a Lion, an Eternal Virgin, no comment there, and a bullheaded husband. Love you! He's cleaning the litter box in the bathroom, so he heard that. The sooner Cheeto Finger gets hauled out of office and thrown out of fucking cell, the better. Yes. Prone to weird psychological stuff. Yep. Yeah, actually, that describes... Yeah. Yep. Mike Joram is agreeing with you, by the way.
I'm not stubborn, you're stubborn.
I know I'm stubborn. I'm a fucking goat. January 3rd, my friend. I'm a New Year's baby. It's entertaining in its irony, Rasta. Yeah. Want to delete what? That's true, Cat. Or Ro. That's kind of cool, Cat. Your fingers are not being nice to you today, Mike. What are my hobbies? Oh, when I have time to dedicate to them, I play music. I play flute. I play sax. I play so many fucking instruments. I sing. I write short stories and poetry. I crochet. My crocheting, I love my crocheting when I do it. Can't read a pattern, but I can make you granny squares until the cows come home. It's kind of fun. Doing yoga is no longer a hobby. It is my profession because I'm a yoga instructor. So that one got kicked out of the hobbies, just like my jewelry making got kicked out of my hobbies. See, again, collecting crystals kind of goes along with the witch thing, which has now become, no pun intended, which has now become my profession, so that is true too. Go ahead and type that. Oh, fuck, my watch is in the other room. Oi. Yeah, we're definitely potsy today. That's true, John. You are not wrong there, Kiki. Now, see, the funny aspect of that is I share my birthday with my older brother. Now, most people, when they think of a Capricorn, they think of the serious, put together, responsible, the type A personality kind of person. That is my brother, not me. Are you laughing your ass off at the idea of me being that, Mike? Because your uncle is. But I very much embody the Aquarius I was supposed to be. You got a point there. Refer back to my older brother, kid. Yep. Oh, dude, refer back to the 30 of us in here. My most dominant alters are a set of 4-year-old twins. I'm sorry, you accuse me of being on drugs when I am... Yeah, I'm perfectly sober. I haven't even really gotten caffeinated yet. There are no drugs that are not prescribed in this body right now. Oh, wait, I did, right? Yes, okay. Speaking of drugs. Haven't eaten. That is true. If I were on crystal, I would not weigh this much. Actually, I probably would because of the fact, the fucking meds. I really want to lose this weight. It's just not happening. Let's see, what else was I was saying something and now I can't remember. Yes. Dude, we are getting close, huh? Hey, Macarena. Anyway. I am also like I said, I play multiple instruments. I sing. Oh, that is cool. My great grandmother had that birthday. But I am also a musical theater kid, so I will randomly just kind of burst into song over the stupidest, craziest shit. Yeah, put her between Grams and Grandma Bud. The irony, my mother's maternal grandmother was born on Independence Day. my dad's biological father was born on the 5th of July. And my mom's father is on the 1st. So we had a bunch of early July birthdays. And then you get to mid-July, and the eldest cousin and the eldest of my brothers are mid-July. Yeah. We have a lot of July birthdays. Boink. Nice, Roro. If you want to lose weight and go to space, you were so not wrong there. Yes, Mike did very much inherit the spontaneous music thing. All three of you kids, well, at least you boys did. I'm not sure about Munchkin. But yeah, the boys and I will regularly just... My youngest, I was out shopping the other day. I was at the crystal shop of all places. And Spawn calls and I'm like, oh, what's he want? So I answer the phone. He doesn't say hi. Nope. Just starts in with, it's astounding. Me being me, I respond with, time is fleeting. He goes, madness takes control. And the owner of the shop was like, do they do this often? And, the bonus kid with me is like, oh yeah, this is normal with them. That poor child, she was driving us to our very first Pacific Northwest Witches Market event. She had Mike, me, and the Spawn in her car. It is like 8:30 in the morning, so I am not normally awake this early. Neither is Mike. Spawn is used to it, but I don't think either of the boys had really slept much the night before. We are not caffeinated enough, but we did get coffee. And she has a playlist going that the three of us know damn near every song on it. So she got subjected to about an hour-long concert starring the three of us. She loved it. It was great because we're laughing and giggling and just having a gay old time and just having fun on our way to this event, which ended up being a really good thing because we needed to pump ourselves up because it was our first one. And it was great. Welcome back, Thanu. So yeah, it was fun. And we have done this tour a couple of times now. It's awesome. Speaking of that, Mikai, have you got the day off for later this month? Because we got another one. And the cousins will be there. Okay, the closer related cousins, not the famous ones. So sorry, Thanu. All fun all the time, yes. Yes, 22nd. February 22nd, if you would like to come hang out with me in person and potentially Mikado, and you are in Seattle area, we are going to be in Issaquah, Washington at Pickering Barn, which is right across the street from Costco, on the 22nd of February from, I want to say it opens at 10 or 11 and we close at 5 or 6. So come hang out. We're going to have all kinds of fun at the In-Bulk event. John, if you showed up, I would shit myself and try and figure out how the fuck you managed to afford it. Your brain? Sorry, bad mom. No donuts. Oh, I know. Oh, Roro, if you move up here to Seattle, I will make sure you know when and where we're going to be places. Probably drag you out with us. We are looking into a couple of other events that we're going to participate in. Come on, Di. There we go. What's up, Thanu? That reminds me, I wanted to check here. Oh, hello. Guys are as evil. All right. Yes, we are queer friendly in here. Number of us in this chat and me are members of the queer community. Yeah, I know they are, sweetheart. And I hate that. Nope, still haven't gotten it, but what the fluff? Why do you keep doing that to me? Anyway, I'll check it later. Okay, I'm back. All right. I hear you, John. What does queer mean to you? Queer means anybody who falls under the LGBTQIA umbrella. Sweet, good to know that. I'm so excited about that, kiddo. I love it when you come to events with us. It's an excuse to get to hang out with you all day. And of the three of you, you tend to annoy me the least. Where? Who? Oh. So what? Yeah. So, I have loved ones who are trans. There are at least 2 trans women. That is true, Mike. There are at least 2 trans women in the chat currently. And I love both of them very much. One of them is essentially family. The other one is becoming family. Let's see. Mikado is somewhere on in the queer spectrum. I am bi. I have a non-binary child. I have a few, I have a transgender soul sister, transgender cousin, transgender adopted family. We haven't decided exactly what the relation there is yet. So, yeah. Trans lesbian. Yeah, no wonder you and Kat get along so well. But yes, what does soul sister mean to me? My soul sister is a person that I have clicked with and am close enough to for them to be my sibling, but we do not share a parent. And I absolutely adore Erin. She is one of my favorite people on this earth. I do have a sister, an adopted sister. She's been my best friend since I was 14, 15, 14, sophomore in high school. I might have a biological half-sister. Not positive there, but it's possible. Never met her, know her name. The topic is we are about to wrap up for the day. But normally this is my Coffee and Cues with Die the Yoga Witch, where I pretty much just answer whatever questions pop up in the chat, such as Thanu's getting ready to ask another one. You are so welcome, John. I do this, I do a stream every day, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. You are either a youngest or a middle. Oh, I am so not going into that conversation, DJ. Nope. Which one? The nostrils, kinda, yeah, but I got over it quickly. The septum, I didn't feel the piercing go through. I exist because my mother was able to get a legal and safe abortion. So, and I'm also not going to address the transgender thing. Yes, there are certain questions I don't address because, no, they end up leading into political conversations, and I'm not in the mood to get into a political conversation right now. Because I know damn good and well my existence, as well as the existence of people that I love very much dearly, is unfortunately now a political thing. Thank you, Ro. Yeah. The 19th Amendment is the one that gave women the right to vote. And there is a movement currently to abolish it. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you, Kat. Love you, Mike. Have a good night, Kiki. We are getting ready to wrap up for the day. I love my family. Oh, do I love my family. All right, you guys, it is time to wrap up for the day. So here we go. There's what I'm looking for. Redo blessing? Yeah, I know what you're looking for. Okay. Nope, I know what you're looking for, so, all right. Are we recording this part or no? All right. Hey, you guys. Quick little reminder before we wrap up completely for the day. This space here that you have all come into so wonderfully is supported solely by the Witchling community. I have no corporate sponsors yet. There is only a lot of shared magic, a whole mutual care, and a whole lot of love. You guys are the absolute best, but consider supporting our channel here by joining us as a Witchling member for just $1 a month. I mean, how affordable is that? You can help the channel out by doing the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. Ring the bell, let other people, or so you know when, we're doing this shit. And then share this video or this channel with a friend because, well, that also helps the Witchling community grow. Okay, you guys. And now, as you whoops. There we go. Now, my witchlings, as you head back out into your day or night, whatever time it is for you, let this be your gentle charge. Go out there, spread love, spread joy, spread kindness, not because the world is easy, but because it isn't. We don't add to the noise or the cruelty here. We become the soft light people didn't know they needed. And take a moment today to tell your loved ones, two-legged, four-legged, winged, furred, scaled, or padded with paws and claws, that they matter, that they are seen, and that they are deeply, fiercely loved. Time is slippery, wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff, and these moments are sacred. Say it now. Hold them close. Let love be something you practice out loud. And if you take one thing and one thing only away from everything I do here every day, I want it to be that you always, always remember. You are loved. You are wanted. You are needed. And you have a reason for existing, even if you don't know exactly what it is yet. Took me till I was 45 to figure out what the fuck I'm here for. I love you guys to bits. You are the absolute best part of my day, my week. You are the reason I am still here. Go out there and have a fantabulous rest of your day or night, my witchlings. I love you guys to bits. I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you for being here. Namaste, my witchlings.